At Team Gantt, we think there's more than enough time to get the work done that we need to do. It's just that so many of us shy away from creating an honest-to-goodness plan for doing it. Think about how many times you or someone on your team wanted to forgo the planning phase and just get to work. And how many times has that ended up not working out so well? More often than not, I bet. Plans are not optional. Let me say that again. Plans are not optional. But sometimes your management, stakeholders, or team fail to see that. So you have to spell out the benefits because they far outweigh any perceived hit to your productivity. Because we know how important plans are to your projects, we've taken the time to spell out what we think are the 10 biggest benefits of having a well-thought-out project plan. Plans minimize stress. When you know what you have to do, when it needs to be done, and who's responsible for doing it, you're going to be less stressed about the project and its deliverables. Guess what a plan does for you? It gives you detailed insight into what needs to be done, by when, and who's responsible for it. Having all those details in one place and accessible to the whole team means there's no room for stress about your project. Plans inspire confidence. Without a plan, it's difficult to give confident answers to leadership and stakeholders about the status of a project and its deliverables. Imagine for a second never being caught off guard by a question from the C-suite about whether the product release is on track or not. A well-thought-out and documented plan makes you a more confident project leader. Plans drive communication. Communication is key, as the saying goes. How can you communicate effectively and efficiently if you don't know the details about your project? Where can you find all the details about your project? In the plan. In Team Gantt, you can have discussions at the project and task level, keeping all of the important communication about your project in one place. Plans unite and focus teams. Think of your plan as a metaphorical sheepdog running circles around your teams and keeping them on task, on time, and on budget. They may not say it in so many words, but the folks on your team that are doing the work, they want to focus on what they have to do so they can deliver their best work. Plans give them that focus. Plans create accountability. No project leader wants to have hard conversations with team members who may be falling behind, but sometimes it's a necessary evil of project leadership. Those hard conversations are made even harder when team members aren't 100% clear on their responsibilities to the project or the team. Having a plan clarifies and creates accountability on your projects. Plans keep deadlines on track. Agile methods are great for staying focused on the important tasks, but it can fall apart when your projects have a hard deadline. A plan makes those hard deadlines clear and visible to everyone on your project. Plans prevent team overload. Can your design team really take on that cool new project? Does Beth from the development team have the bandwidth to work on that new feature that just got added to the project scope? When you take the time to put together a project plan with clear task estimates, you can answer these questions immediately and confidently. Plans take the fear out of change. Have you ever been on a project that didn't have unexpected changes? If you have, you're lucky, but it's only a matter of time before you can no longer say that. Changes won't strike fear into you when you have a plan, though. You'll be able to roll with the punches, update your plan, and keep moving toward a successfully completed project. Plans mitigate risk. Having a solid plan means you can see the down-the-line effects of whatever changes might come about. When you know what to expect, you can see potential risks developing and address them before they become emergencies on your project. Plans increase profitability. The best and easiest way to make your projects profitable for your organization is to deliver on time and on budget. Without a plan, you run a much higher risk of missing both of those metrics. And there you have it. I'll just say it again because it can't be said too many times. Plans are not optional. Are you getting it yet? When you take the time to put together a plan, you'll start to see all these benefits and more. Don't believe me? Give it a try and see for yourself. We're confident that in no time, you'll see that plans are not a necessary evil, but a positive and exciting part of your projects that you'll wonder how you ever lived without. Want more info? Go to teamgantt.com/planup to download the free resources and sign up for the weekly Plan Up class with Team Gantt's Director of Education, Brett Harnett, who brings over 20 years of project management and planning experience to the table.